going on, comic book fans, and welcome back to the Phenom Comics channel. And once again, I am your host, Michael Otis. Y'all can call me Mike, obviously. But yeah, man, I wanted to sit up here and have a discussion with y'all today, man. We're gonna do some character comparisons to my characters, which is Akeema Sandeep versus Marvel's Black Widow, where the comparison is, okay? Now, if I'm honestly being truthful, I like the character Black Widow. No doubt about that. But I feel like if we had to go hand-to-hand combat, I'm probably going to take Akeema Sandeep. Now, you may say that I'm being biased about it because it's my character from Phenom Comics. Maybe a little bit, but at the same time, I like Black Widow, but these is where, inspiration and everything comes into play. Now, when you know certain characters, right? Of course, you're going to compare certain individuals, but at the same time, if you know about certain characters, what you going to do? You're going to find ways to make them better. You know what I mean? Make them better. Not over, like you don't want to overdo it. But at the same time, you definitely want to make that adjustment to be like, you know what? I see this character. I see exactly what this character does. Now, if you're a comic book writer and you're a person that loves the world of comics, fantasy, superheroes, supervillains, all the above, of course, you're going to be like, when you think about other characters, what can I do to make this character better than this character? I see it all the time, every day. It's always arguments about who's richer between Batman and Iron Man. Well, preferably Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark. Who's richer, right? And sometimes you'll also throw in T'Challa from Black Panther in there, as for who's the richest individual in Marvel and DC. We always talk about the big two in the comic book industry, in the entertainment industry, period. It is Marvel and DC. That's a fact. Now, again, I'm going to throw Phenom in there because at the end of the day, I feel like I grew up watching these characters and looking and being a fan. And then of course, when they finally entered the MCU, when they made the MCU, and for those who weren't fully aware of characters said like Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow. Well, first of all, you'll probably say you probably weren't a comic book fan from the jump. But at the same time, I think it's good to really say that the MCU brought these characters more to life to get more attention from people who aren't fully aware as for who these characters are. And for me, like I said, I've been a comic book fan since I was a child, man. I still am, to this day. Obviously, I am a comic book writer myself. I mean, Phenom Comics, yes. And to be honest with you guys, it's a beautiful thing, truth be told. But we're going to get into this. I mean, I've been kind of just on a rant a little bit about this, but I'm pretty sure y'all get the drift. But my comparison as for why I believe that Akeema Sandeep can outwit and beat Black Widow hand to hand. Black Widow she's an assassin, so is Akeema Sandeep. But Akeema Sandeep is considered the serpent of Cain. And she's from India originally. And on top of that, she has a plethora of mixed martial arts. A skill set that makes her very deadly, And I feel like with Black Widow, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be a line that Black Widow wouldn't cross, but Akeema is crazed. You get what I'm saying? Akeema is a character that I created that I can compare, that's comparable to Black Widow, but again, I believe to be more dangerous simply because it's the thrill of the danger, the fight, the murderous intent and bloodthirsty, you know, and it's just her. I have to make a statement every time I go after and I make my assassination, because both Black Widow and Akeema Sandeep are both assassins. Obviously, Akeema Sandeep is an assassin for Mateo Kane, the Don Mateo Kane, and she gets the job done. And that's one of the characters that will be introduced to you guys once Night Reaper Origins come out, so you guys know exactly who she is and how she moves. And it's not going to be, and once you guys get into understanding who Akeema Sandeep is, oh, it's definitely going to be on. But if I had to sit up here and say, well, one thing about Black Widow, when you thinking weapon-wise, Black Widow has tasers, like electrical shocks from her wrists. Obviously, pistols, 2 pistols that she does have, on top of the fact that she has also an arsenal of a skill set of mixed martial arts. Akeema Sandeep does as well. I would say a little bit, well, more for Akeema, her weapon of choice is 2 long blades. It's 2 blades where, you know, she can fight with, you know, and very skilled. Like she's very, has a very unique and expert skill set in sword work, you know, and blades. So she obviously she's a close combat fighter. She can use other weapons that's for long range as well, but for her personality, Akeema Sandeep is a close range fighter. She wants to feel your flesh rip. She wants to cut through you as deep as she possibly can to get the job done, and she enjoys every second of it. That's what makes her deadly. And when you think that you've knocked Akeema Sandeep down, she's going to come back at you tenfold, simply because it's the thrill of the battle, and she must complete her mission in honor of her Don. And that's the fact about Akeema Sandeep. Black Widow makes sure that she gets the job done as well. When she's on mission, she makes sure that she completes it, and she's very and highly skilled. So I'm not taking nothing away from Black Widow whatsoever, just because of how deadly Black Widow is. And obviously, a lot of you guys is like, who is this Akeema Sandeep? Who is this guy trying to compare a character that we don't even know to someone who already been established in the world that everybody knows? I get it. I 100% understand. But guess what, man? Y'all gonna see very, very soon that this is not me being biased. Again, me being an actual comic book fan and loving superheroes, again, since I was a child, I'm very good with, you know, giving everybody a fair chance. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm just stating stats here. You get what I'm saying? But I get it. But if I had to choose, it'd probably be a very close fight between Black Widow and Akeema Sandeep. Straight up. Akeema Sandeep, again, she's stealthy. She sneaks. It's the Serpent of Cain. Think about that. The nickname, the Serpent of Cain. She can spy and detect. She can blend in without being detected. She's snakish. Let's be honest. And again, after every mission that is assigned to her, every assassination that she completes, it's the thrill and the enjoyment for the next mission. And that is a fact. And she will make sure she checks every target off the list. And once you are on Akeema Sandeep's list, you better watch out, because you don't know when she's coming. And the last thing you want to do is be caught at the end of her blade. And it's like that. So if you enjoyed my story, if you like the little comparison, if you think you know a little bit, if you're not aware of who Akeema Sandeep is, I have dropped a video of her in the character spotlights and the backstories on my channel. So please, if you want to know more about Akeema Sandeep, please go ahead, watch the video, see exactly, talk, ask for, we have a conversation. And then if you want to challenge me in the comments and everything want to understand more about who in the hell is Akeema Sandeep, hey, I am 100% okay with doing that. I love that interaction. Let's get that interactions. Let's get some things talking. If I had to choose, I'm gonna pick Akeema. If I had to, it's close in fight. But I'm giving y'all a rundown of who Akeema Sandeep is, and she's comparable to Black Widow, if not a little bit deadlier than, Black Widow. And I'm just keeping that a band with you guys. But again, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss the next video, because we're gonna do some character comparisons from my Phenom comics to other characters around the world in the indie industry, as well as the big two. And we're going to get into these, and because I want you guys to be excited for Night Reaper Origins and to look forward to these characters from in the near future going forward for Phenom in the universe, the Phenom verse, if you will, and enjoy, man. So I do pray that you have you guys another one, a good one. As a matter of fact, I salute y'all. You have a good one. Peace.